I'm pleased to announce the latest evolutionary step for independent film festivals and competitions that is truly revolutionary. The Various Artists Independent Film Festival was created for you, giving you, the artists, an opportunity to showcase your talent and creativity in a way that's never been done before. Our festival combines all of the components you love about independent film screenings and competitions with the convenience of mobile streaming and the ease of social media. So if you're an artist looking for that big break, or even a seasoned professional looking to take one more shot, this film festival is for you. Here are some of the differences between us and other film competitions. This festival has no expiration dates for films to be eligible. What does that mean? It means whether you finished your film 6 months ago or 6 years ago. As long as it's completed, it's eligible. We believe your vision, passion, and hard work should not have an expiration date. Now let's say you're still working on your film and it won't be completed until 6 months from now. No worries. This film festival is a year-long competition. What does that mean? It means that we accept submissions in each yearly quarter. Once you and your film are ready, click on the Submit icon and your success story will begin. Please read the rules and regulations thoroughly before submitting your project. All submissions must be under 45 minutes, not including the end credits. We at Various Artists wish you good luck.
Roll sound. Oh, background. Action.
I am a singer-songwriter.
I'm in the circuit. I do a bunch of theater.
I'm an associate professor.
I've been a filmmaker for 15 years.
I saw that you guys are going with the online festival.
I went on Film Freeway and started looking for festivals.
I hear about the VAiFF and one of my friends.
Well, it was interesting when I first went to the website and seen all the different categories, sliding tablets and things. That was much different than other festivals. And it seemed like a well put together festival with a lot of energy, a lot of cool people.
It feels like you're part of a community. You feel like a family.
I think having a community like VAiFF and being part of that now is going to open doors.
It was just awesome to get into this festival.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Various Artists Independent Film Festival. I hope you guys enjoyed our spotlight screening of Augustus. Where's my Mimi? I can't do this without Mimi. I'm missing my Mimi. Well, hopefully she's around.
I'm here.
She pops up.
I got magic. Magic.
Can we just start by saying, ooh, like right now, Augustus. Ooh, I can feel it like right here. So intense.
Yes, I'm watching and it's beautiful cinematography, great acting, timely message, good message. So I'm just watching a film and it's just so many different gems to take away from it. And it's just like really solid acting. I tell you all this, I think I've said this like a million times throughout the 2 days that we've been here. I really love good acting.
Yes, it really makes or breaks the film. That's definitely true. Yeah. To any of our viewers as well, I'm sure you guys have a whole bunch of questions, comments, give a shout out to, Jon, his cast and crew, like what a wonderful film they've created. But I know I have a whole bunch of questions for Jon. So,
all right. Well, since you have a lot of questions for Jon, let's bring Jon Alston in so we can talk about Augustus.
Do it. Hey, welcome, Jon.
Welcome. Welcome back. Can you, you know what, Z, start with your questions because I feel like I'm about to be like, I have 37 questions for you. Z, go for it.
Yes. Well, of course, first and foremost, wonderful film. Even though it's a period piece, it's once again very timely, and that was my first kind of, I resonated with it where it's a historical piece, but yet it's so prevalent in modern day times. And I want to know what the development and that process was, how you guys paralleled the period piece to modern day.
Yeah, I mean, first I've got to give credit to our writer and the creator of the original idea, Allende Howell. When I worked with Allende on a short film at USC when I was in grad school, and a couple of years after that, he called me up with a story that he had, and there were a couple of gems in that thing for sure that I thought were just brilliant ideas, and I said, okay, if we can hone these things in, make our protagonists a little bit more active and structure some things and use other characters to contrast some of the things that we're trying to say, we've really got something. I thought that there was some brilliance in those ideas, and I felt like there's a lot of talk around slave narratives and things of that nature, and we touch on a bit of the slavery and the aspects of that, even though Augustus is a free man at this time. But I wanted to look at that and kind of subvert the genre, and kind of change that narrative a little bit, being hyper aware of that. I think that it was important to kind of build a story that did say something about where we were living now, but also it's a call to action piece, right? Because if you look at it with Augustus, if he does not accept his calling, accept who he is, accept his gifts, he does risk his own freedom and risk the freedom of his family. And I think the dreams say that in a way that we are all kind of descendants of that same ideology in that same time period. So, when we started structuring this thing, we said, okay, well, film operates very well in threes. You'll see a lot of motifs move in threes, and you have the original dream, and then you have the dream sequence in the center, which, I came in and brought. I thought that we needed to build that as a midpoint where the wife and he also kind of unified in their journey together. And then at the end in the speech, you see Lewis bringing you could call it a skittle, but the glowing orb or the glowing skittle, which is representative of loss of innocence, and it also combines the dream world with the real world, right? And it's affirming for Augustus in the journey that he's taking to continue that journey. So it was a lot of stuff, a lot of arguments on what are we going to do? Are we going to keep the skittle at the end? Are we not? You know what I mean? Or what are we specifically trying to say? So I think just about everything that you see in that film, we have labored over and thought about in depth. And I can explain the choices behind just about everything that we did have to make. And I think that when you're saying blending those times, one of the biggest decisions that we did have to make later in the script was, there's a veiled reference to Trayvon Martin, obviously. Lewis is his son, right? Is Augustus's son. So combining that is to say, like I said earlier, that the children, the suffering, the people that we see dying today are, the sons of, since we've seen it, Frederick Douglass in a way, right? And so we're looking at those types of things to make also the dreams and the journey that he's going through very personal to our character, so that we can also empathize with him as he goes through. There's a veiled reference to Sandra Bland as well in the dream, the wife that's hanging. And the audio underneath that is the most recently released audio from Sandra Bland's, the day that she was killed. That was from her actual cell phone, which was released just last summer. And so we put that audio underneath the music to represent that struggle that still carries forth today, right? And so that, we often talk about the struggle that we're in today and the struggle for Black lives, and that includes all Black lives, that includes Black women as well, for sure, who lead the fight. And so I thought that had to be kind of something that we did include.
I do want to ask, with the message of the film, in reading the script, I feel like filmmakers, when you read the script, you get the message, but it's different when you're filming. Was there a moment for you when you were filming it, and then there was a message that really just popped into your head, and you had an aha moment or an epiphany?
This one has been a wild one because as we were crafting it, and it was a lot of work on the script, it was a lot of work beforehand. I like to know where I'm going, and I like to know what the beat is. And there were several aha moments in that development process on how we were going to tell the story and what was very specific and unifying. And I think what made this one so unique and what makes it so unique and special is, this was ideated, 2-3 years ago? And then a year and a half ago, reworking the screenplay, shooting it last July. And then summer of 2020 happens, and George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor, and then the world, right? Yeah. And America wakes up and says, okay, well, we need to do something about this. And me being very sensitive, I felt all of that, because this is what we were saying when we made this film. And when we got to the summer of 2020, the film we were still tinkering in post, and even now I have a new credit sequence which I sent, which kind of ties all these things together, which was the latest epiphany, which helps me kind of say, okay, I really now not only do I know what this film is about, I know it's not only its meaning, I know its purpose, right? And so as a piece of art, it has its own standalone purpose to represent where we are, what we are talking about, and to connect with the time and the people of this time. And so, it is, I always say, it doesn't belong to us. It is our viewers, it is the world's, it is, and we are just the messengers in so many ways. But I'm very proud of the work that we did as a team to make this film. And any time that we can share it, thank you guys for sharing it. That's what we're here for. That's what I want. So we want to put as many places as possible, so that whatever the individual wants to take from it, right? That's it's theirs. It's their right.
If we could, I do want to go back to, there was a comment from Linda, because I completely agree with that. Beautifully shot, fantastic acting, so sad but still so hopeful. I hope to see a future. I think the same thing. I was like, that's the end of it. Where's the rest? So I'm with Linda. I hope to see a feature.
No, we've gotten a lot of comments about wanting more and feeling more, and Allende is working on a television version of it, television series version of that. For me, I'll see where I feel. I'm working on another project right now, based on an Oscar-nominated documentary called St. Louis Superman on Representative Bruce Franks Jr. out of St. Louis. And his story is a wonderful story of a battle rapper turned activist during Ferguson, who then took it upon himself to run for statewide office, lost to an incumbent, challenged the loss. She was using absentee ballots in her favor. So he challenged, there was a rerun, like a runoff, and he won. So you've got this battle rapper with 34 tattoos, including tattoos on his face, standing in the halls of Congress in Missouri with a fist raised, you know what I mean, when they're doing the national anthem. It's just a wonderful story, because he's an excellent politician. He was able to unite people on both sides of the aisle, and I want to see that story.
I look forward to that. I really do. Z, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask?
Goodness, I know most of them were answered, like, oh, is this, going to be a part of an episodic, or, any, hope of distribution for any of your projects, this Augustus, or if it is extended?
Yeah, we definitely hope for that. We're pushing for that. We're in the HBO short film competition over at Martha's Vineyard right now. Very fortunate for that. Hopefully we win there, but I do think we'll get distribution properly, and I think we'll be okay. We're just getting started, and that's really it. You know what I mean? It's like, we sacrificed, we made it. It's going to find its way. It'll find the right people to champion it, and I'm not concerned.
Good. Okay, wonderful film. Yeah.
No, I appreciate you guys having me and sharing it with everyone as well.
Absolutely. So if you'd like to share any of your social media handles, how can our followers find you, your films?
I'm on Insta or in Facebook. Facebook, just Jon Alston, JONALSTON. Insta, the.Alston. I'm not a super huge social media person, but our film is Augustus_film. at Augustus_film. And yeah, you follow the film, see our journey. We are going to be playing a number of festivals coming soon: Cucaloris, Tallgrass, Portland, just got into Holly Shorts, and then Martha's Vineyard, as I said. And so, yeah, hopefully we continue to share our message, and that's it.
We're rooting for you. It's powerful. Yeah, good for you.
No, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jon. Thank you for chatting with us.
Congratulations, and look forward to day 3 of your festival.
Thank you. Beautiful film. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that was so great.
It really was.
Yeah, I wish them the best. What a great team to, and that's what I like to hear. You hear so many like horror stories of, crew and production, and it's such a volatile industry. And once you find people that are like-minded and know exactly how to work together, it's just a win-win. So, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, I want to get to this. We got a comment from Jason, who says, I thought it was powerful how the ending tied things together. That middle dream sequence was really well done, and thought it was all beautifully shot. I agree with you, Jason. That I was watching the dream sequence, and I was like, how did he do this? I wanted to know, how did they shoot it? Amazing choice for Spotlight. So I'm
wonderful. We're doing something right.
I know. I'm so excited. Again, thank you.
Yes.
See, we are nearing the end.
Day 2. Yes.
You all, a day 2 wrap up. So we're gonna I'll give you a quick wrap up of day 2. So, start of day 2, we had Z sit down with Maurice Prophet, who's the winner of the first production grant for the VAiFF Festival. And then we had Georgia. Hey, Georgia! With Georgia and myself, we introduced and talked and chatted and announced the winners of the music video category. And then Z and I did comedy categories. And after that, we had experimental category with Harold. Hey, Harold. And we announced the winner of that. Then Linda came in with the horror and thriller. And then we just had our talk with Jon Alston of the Augustus movie. Great movie. Fantastic film. And also shout out to all the winners of each category for all of today's categories.
Yeah.
Another word.
Go over that with you if you'd like. Let's see, who do we have today? So for music video, we had Dorian Electra. For comedy, we had Frank Wright. The film was Promises. For experimental, the director Russ Blemker, and his film was The Book of Faces. Well, for horror thriller, it was Frankie Cambaletta with Cringe. So he won. So I guess I'm already ready for day 3.
Final day 3, you guys. So tomorrow you can look forward to the following categories: with animation, children and family, with documentary, foreign drama, TV web pilot, and then we will be announcing the winner of this year's 2020 production grant. So, and that's going to wrap up day 3 tomorrow. I look forward. I told y'all in the beginning, I'm nervous because I don't know anything.
You know everything, Mimi.
No, I don't know who's going to win. I'm nervous. I don't know.
I'm excited to see too. I don't even know. I like to watch it live,
Yeah.
The excitement. I want the excitement too. Our judges know. But yeah. So we're definitely excited. We hope you guys join us. If you have, more questions, if you need any more information, check out VAiFF.com. We already have all our social media handles because we're streaming on them. And what else?
Oh, you guys don't forget, meet us back here tomorrow at noon Central Standard Time. Meet us back. We will be streaming live from Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Share it with your family and your friends. Tell them to come and watch. We have some more beautiful films that are going to premiere. And you can watch it anywhere. You can watch it everywhere.
No excuses.
None. We have people from London and Greece today, so you really have no excuses. You can watch it anywhere.
Ooh, we have Denny Taylor from Hawaii as well.
Ooh.
So thanks for watching, Denny.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. See, thank you for tuning in from Hawaii. Now go tell your neighbors to watch it also. Thank you.
Yes. Share.
Share it with your neighbors. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. Thanks to all of our filmmakers, and special thanks to Maurice for the great conversation, and to Jon Alston. Beautiful film. That's about it for day 2.
I think so.
We did it.
Mañana, 12 p.m. Central. See you
Thanks,
soon.
guys. Come back, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.